To you ladies out there, there is a whole world of stuff we have no clue about that you're experts on. I know you think you're experts on everything, but you're definitely experts on things we're not. I've discussed this before. You've got boyfriend jeans, mom jeans, skinny jeans, capri jeans, jorts, which I think are jean shorts, but I don't know for sure. We don't know what's going on. We have no idea. You can say those, we don't know. Therefore, this is for the men in the, well, the real men in the audience. Whenever you sell a popular pair of shoes these days, on the bottom, you might find this seal, this sticker, this whatever it is. You need to know what all this stuff means. I was listing a pair of shoes this morning that had this, and they're sandals, and yet this shows shoes, not sandals, but it works for both. Just act like there are sandals here as well. Here is the legend for these symbols. Shoe material symbols. It's actually pretty simple. That means upper. That means the lining and insole. The insole is that thing at the bottom of the shoe, inside the shoe. The outer sole, that's the thing on the bottom of a shoe, men. And the shoe itself, duh. And then this means leather. I think they think this is like a leather skin taken off an animal, which I guess it does look like that. This is textile, meaning cloth or some sort of textile fabric of some kind. This means synthetic, like poly something, polyester, something like that. And this means coated leather, which means it's still leather, but it's coated with something. I don't know what. Maybe it's leather coated with textile fabric of some kind, but it's definitely a leather base is what there's, a real leather base. The only thing that's not real leather will be textile or synthetic symbol. So back to the sandal I was listing. Even though it's not a shoe, we can still understand this. Notice this means leather and this means textile. I'm seeing both symbols here, and sure enough, the sandal top, the strap of the sandal, has a little flower design made out of cloth, but the rest of the strap is made from leather. You can just tell by looking at it. And sure enough, this symbol means on the bottom of these sandals that I'm selling, the strap in this case, but if it were a shoe, it would be the upper shoe. And that material can be made out of all leather, like a lot of sandals just have all leather straps, right? But this strap happens to have a little extra. It's got some cloth in it. So this is telling us that the sandal strap, because it's a sandal, it's not a shoe, so it's only talking about the strap here, is made from leather and textile. And I need to tell my buyer that. I can legally say this sandal's made from leather and everyone's happy. The lining and the insole, the bottom of the strap is made from this. What is this? Well, our legend says that's synthetic and other. They have coated the inside of this strap with some sort of synthetic polyester cloth or something. And sure enough, I can't really tell what it is, but we know that the inside of the strap or the inside of a shoe, the inside of a shoe, if it were a shoe and has this symbol, is not true leather. It's some sort of synthetic plastic something. Synthetic on that part of the shoe, I would think it's probably some sort of a plastic, maybe a heavy-duty plastic or pleather, fake leather, that sort of thing. This is saying that the insole, the bottom of the shoe, is also made out of fake leather. It looks like the only thing leather on my sandals are the top of the straps themselves. The bottom of these shoes, bottom sole, is made out of textile. And that is odd to me because these sure feel like a rubberized or a hard plastic sole of some kind, but that's what this says. Now let's go back to our chart. The bottom of the shoe, it doesn't even have that. Oh, the outer sole, sorry about that. The outer sole, the bottom of the shoe, is made out of some sort of textile. Okay, I mean, I have to take the word of it. They're Michael Kors shoes, so it's going to be accurate, if they're legitimate Michael Kors, but they are. So men, we have to have this chart available because you and I are not created to remember anything about clothing, right? Other than, which t-shirt feels good. So what you should do is take this chart. You can find it. Just go to shoe material symbol. Actually, here is where I got it. Let me bring this down. I just Googled for shoe material symbols and you'll find it. And I saved this to Evernote. Now, here's my Evernote menu. I keep clothing and shoes in the same upper note. So what I do is click on clothing and shoes whenever I need to know this stuff, and then I click on shoe symbols. Now, the first 5 or 6 things that I have listed under clothing and shoes are items to help me list better or to source better. They're not talking about specific clothing items or specific shoes. That's down in here. Men's shoes, women's shoes are included if I were to click further into this. So whenever I click shoe symbols, I get this chart. I just created a note and copied the picture I downloaded from Google, and I now have this chart that I can find very quickly. Anytime I'm listing and I forget something, I just go back to clothing and shoes, and then I go to shoe symbols, and there it is. And I'll know outer, okay, synthetic, coated, leather, textile, I can do it. And that's what we have to do, man. But anytime our late, this is good. This mixed, viva la difference, right? It's great that we're so different from the ladies. We know that, especially whenever they send us to the grocery store, right? To buy, I always think, I don't send you to the gun store to buy my guns. What are you doing? I'm going to come back with something wrong. I mean, I'm not created to do, I don't know how to do this. I don't even know where this thing is supposed to be. This grocery store is supposed to be. So we have to have help whenever we're listing ladies' items because that's the way we were created. We'll never remember this stuff.